alone in a video. Can't get another copyright, because I got one, not the main theme even from 77 Sunset Strip. I wasn't foolish enough to use that, but it got me for Coco's theme or whatever it is. This isn't a bad album. It's like a minstrel's tale, because there's spoken word, and then there's this stuff here. Didn't they make a film for this? Pointed head person that was born without a point or something. It sounds very reminiscent of Beatles music, but that's how he did work with Lennon a lot.
Olvio noticed the rock into which they'd slept was in the shape of a giant pointing hand.
Just working. Woo! 25 cents well spent once it works. How about a little breath? There it goes, magic. Come on now. Nice lighting. Got this today for $10.99. It's a RCA VCR Plus. It's a hi-fi stereo 4-head. And I don't buy mono ones so I can help it, but I'm going to try to check it tonight or tomorrow so I can take it back if it don't work. If I'd see Hopper more, I would see if he'd want to reimburse me, but I got this bag of toys. The bag I don't think has anything to do with the contents. I think there was a lot of those little, what's this little stupid preschool, not preschool toys, but like superheroes. I only bought it because I saw there was a Sandy in there, so it's a surprise. Hi. Did you finally wake up? Well, I got a few DVDs and Blu-rays today. I guess one Blu-ray. Got The Punisher Warzone. I love this movie. So violent and gory. That guy's dead now. It's too bad. And I got the CD I found on their shelf. Metallica. I don't know if it's complete. There's a place for another disc inside. So I think there's 4 in it now. So I'm going to have to check it. I got a Dominion, the prequel to The Exorcist, from Blockbuster. And I got Burn Notice, Season 3. I watched this. That guy that plays the main guy isn't bad, but I don't know. It's just, Bruce Campbell's the reason I really watched the show. It was pretty good. And then I got another Elf Season 1 set. I think I may still, maybe I sold the one I had, but I'm not supposed to be buying stuff. And The Cheap Detective, it was down there for a while, and I thought maybe I'd watch it. Peter Falk's okay. There's a lot of stars in it, too, that are long gone. Probably everybody in this movie's dead now. Let's see what we got here. Anne Margaret, no, she's still alive. Peter Falk, dead. Elaine Brennan, I'm pretty sure is dead. Sid Caesar's dead. Stockard Channing is still alive. James Coco is dead. Dom DeLuise, I'm pretty sure is dead. Abe Vigoda's dead. Paul Williams, dead or alive? I don't remember. And Nicole Williamson, I don't know who that is. Yep. Goodwill had a few VHS figures. I found the Superman the Movie Special Edition. I should have bought those 3 other ones over in Meadville yesterday, but I did not. And then I got Target, just got Matt Dillon and Gene Hackman, old rental. And I got The Inside Man with Dennis Hopper. Does he direct it too? Probably not. I don't see the director. It's probably covered with the sticker. And I got Leaving Las Vegas, that miserable movie where Nicolas Cage is trying to kill himself with alcohol. Elizabeth Shue. Folks, Roger Moore. Liked the cover, so I got it. And then Tough Guys. I haven't seen this for a while. Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas. I think it wasn't Burt Lancaster's last movie. Probably close to it. So I go into my Goodwill, and their albums are special. They're $3.99 unless you buy 4. Then they're $4 or $3.90 or $99 for 4. Anyway, so I go in, and there's just 4 albums that I want. It looked like the only 4 they put out. So I got this one with various artists, and then I got this Rock Menu, another various artists, but it's all from people on that label. I think probably let's see who's on it. Pat Benatar, John Waite, Go West, Billy Idol, Eyes Without a Face, Blondie, of course, Call Me, The Babies, Yep, Tony Basil, Mickey. Aw, couldn't they put something else by her on? Huey Lewis and the News, Heart and Soul. And then there was this Do They Know It's Christmas? That's like a charity various thing. Has all the people figured out. And I was surprised, the first thing I saw on the shelf was this Best of Cream. And you notice how they spelled discus? It's a import. And it's a two record set. Albums look okay, I think. Of course, I still got to play everything. Look at Skipper on Wanted Dead or Alive. Alan Hale Jr. He was also in our Drake Well movie, if you ever watch it, of Colonel Drake with Vincent Price and some other old cowboys. Yeah, got this at the $1.50 tree. And I better. Hold on a second. Listen to some Anthrax, Killer Bees. I bought this cotton candy. I have a thing for cotton candy, but I don't really have a thing for the 70% sugar, or 70% sugar. I have 3 more cans, so I'll have to give them away or something. The tape case, well, that's bent. I put a couple bucks on it, maybe. So I've been sorting. This is just my second night of sorting for the sale. It looks like a mess right now, but it's actually pretty good because I got, let me see if I can remember, I have the tops of the totes all marked. This is 3 or 2 for $5 box sets and rare stuff. But then this is the second box, or no, yeah, this is the second box of the 3 for $1 or the 2 for $5, whatever. And then I got a what's the one under? One under is dollar DVDs, which is basically full. And there's a 50-cent DVD, 3 for $1 tote. That's basically full. There's about 3 totes of as marked stuff, which most of the stuff I took what my original price was and I cut that down, and because a lot of my stuff just is going to be in dollar things. So nothing else. I got a lot of stuff sorted. That's dollar books. Most of my books are ending up in tote. There's a few I'm keeping. I think it's another as marked tote. There's at least a few like dollar items totes. I was going to try to organize them better. I got some lots of toys, and I wanted to have the small stuff into, like, you know, one area and not all over the place. But I just got a lot of toys, and probably, like I think I mentioned before, afternoon I'm going to have a sale. I'm going to probably have bag amounts. I don't know whether it would be $1 or $2 a bag. What's in this one? This is my paperback thing. I got 1 row done. I'm filling up the second. I don't know if I have enough paperbacks to fill it. I know I got this tote I was going to leave. It was mostly stuff from last week's flea market that I was just going to, it was $2 lot. It was stuff on my $2 tarp and some other stuff, and I was just going to, it'll be like dollar crap, but I'm going to go through it because I think there's some movies and stuff, and I've been trying to organize all the DVDs and VHS so they're all together, because once the totes are finished, I'm going to, well, I won't be able to probably do the last of the flea market totes until the last of the week, but I may just put them back. I'm hoping to sort enough stuff out to keep too. I don't really want to, I don't care if I get rid of everything, but I want a lot of stuff sorted. There's 2 totes of Star Trek figures. I'm going to get to them hopefully soon. And then I got those 2 totes were just miscellaneous stuff, I think, from different flea markets this summer. So I got to go through that, because there's probably, I just found some games in a tote that I'm glad I opened, because I'll take them this week to Sunday flea market. But I'm not taking photos of anything that isn't going to be here on my sale dates. So until I'm done with the flea market, none of that stuff will be photographed if it ends up there. But I still got a lot more stuff. I could probably have a spring sale too, which is might be what I'm going to do instead of doing anything with the whatever might be back in those corners back in here. Most of it's just wasted space with a bunch of clutter piled on each other. But hopefully I can get through it. I just want to finish. Now, one thing under the silver is my snow tires from my band, so that's not something I have to deal with unless I might try to sell them. I don't think they'll fit that new car, so I might be able to put them out in the yard. So I think they still look pretty good. I didn't drive that much, and I didn't use them a couple of years out of the 5 years I had them. I think I bought them right before the pandemic or somewhere around then. Anyway, I got that big wood thing. I got that, that big speaker. It's a big subwoofer with two other things. What's the good one's called? Is it a Bose? I think it's a Bose. I was going to use it, but I'm probably just going to resell it at the sale too. I might take it this weekend to the flea market. This is another tote I got to sort because there's miscellaneous stuff. I'm going to try to get all my games organized. At least all the cheaper stuff's all going to be $1 the day of my sale. I may take it to the flea market first and see if I can clear it out there, but because I don't know how good my sale is going to work out. October, even though it's early in October, I scanned ahead for the weather. I got to figure out what I'm doing with my camera because this is boring. I got to. What was I saying? I forgot now. Oh God, that's how my mind works nowadays. Oh, well, did I say all my movies organized, or what was it? Oh God, forget it. It'll be the first of the month. I'm hoping enough people have, if they really want to buy videos and stuff, if they do it on a normal basis, I can't see them not coming if they're not too far away. And I'm hoping I'll have like lots of photographs of everything, so I'll see if there's enough stuff to make them come. And I have other stuff too. I think I'm going to have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff in the house I may add to the sale, but I got to get the shed finished first. I also don't know how bad it's going to be. I don't have any help really planned yet, so I don't know if it's going to be hard for me to add everything up. My mom probably can help me out, but I don't know how well that's going to work. People just have to be patient. Anyway, hopefully I can get more of this done. Hopefully I edited this crappy footage. Hopefully I threw some cat footage in or something. Not me just standing around in here or pointing at an empty tote. Alright, I got all these tapes I have to go finish through. I have all those 45s. I'd like to go through them just to see what I really have. Because I'm probably just going to, most of it would just be 50 cents. And I just don't, if somebody makes me an offer, I'm probably going to hopefully deal and sell all the 45s or all my cheap records maybe and just get rid of them all. I'm not going to do it like right away. Maybe even the end of Saturday I'll do it at 5 or before 5 o'clock. Because I'm not going to hold nothing until Sunday. That day will be the sale day too. I'm going to, probably my better stuff, I'll still have it, but my all my other stuff, maybe even these, will have a chance. People can maybe get them for $1 a piece on Sunday afternoon. And same with, I may do $1, $2 bag. I think I said that already on the other cheap stuff for maybe a couple bucks a bag, and they can stuff it. Stuff it. You can stuff it. Anyway, that'll be enough babbling for the time being. I gotta listen to a tape or a CD. I was wrong. That's supposed to be New York. At least that's where they're from. I thought, I guess it does kind of look like old, dirty New York. I always say elevated trains. I always think more of Chicago, but. This is my favorite record so far. Deep Purple Burn's great, but for albums I never listened to, this is great. And this album has a couple really good tight songs or stuff. It has funk and soul too. And this album also, Wishbone Ash, pretty good. But I'm going to probably sell them all. I may keep this one for a while. Play it while my friend Dan and I maybe beat each other up on Soul Calibur. Hey baby, Nuki. Ow, you just gotta quit that nipping. So I got this down at the thrift store yesterday for $10, and they hadn't really done anything with it. It's got a digital thing, but it's got a dual tape deck, and I just gave them $10. Figure if it didn't work right, then I would just keep it and maybe could resell it to somebody to fix it or whatever. Well, I didn't look in the tape decks, and I probably should have. Can you see? Inside there, it's disgusting. The rubbers are bad. There's like, I don't know how much fur or whatever. I've never seen something so bad. Can you tell how bad it is in there? I don't know. But it's not nice. So I went back today and told, or was it today? Yeah, I guess it was today. And I showed them the picture of it because I didn't take it back. I should have taken it back because they probably had a way to dispose of it. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to throw it in my brother's dumpster. I may have to smash it apart and throw it in there. But if the speakers come off, I may try to salvage them because they're probably okay. I don't think they're dry rotted. It's like they would have had to leave the doors open to make it that bad, you would think. Unless something's lived in there and that's... But I have no clue. It's just nasty. Old Sony. I just ended up taking credit for $10 and I got this sweatshirt, like Spider-Man shirt, and a Goonies big 2X t-shirt. And I figured I should look on my $5 thing. Hopefully I'll recoup my money. Huh. Then I didn't really want them to have to reimburse it. It's my fault, really. I should have looked in it. Yeah, and then I went thrifting this afternoon because town today was terrible. And you'll see the stuff right over there on the porch. I got just one of these classic ruby red ashtrays. I don't know how much they're worth. I thought about asking $5 at the flea market. I might put it on eBay. It'd be nice to have like a pair. It would be better. The rest of the stuff's over there. Dropped my camera and smashed the lens piece. It was popping off. Didn't seem to hurt anything yet. And I got it to go back inside. I might put a little bead of super glue on the edge to help hold it in place, but I'm going to take the batteries out of the camera so the lens stays out. Anyway, to the other things. My lucky bag. Hey. Larry. Yeah, there's my dent on the edge. It popped that ring off. And I noticed my battery cover's starting to give. So I might end up with the same problem from the last camera, except for figure out rubber bands work better than that Velcro crap. But I don't know. I don't have a speck in the lens yet, so that's always good. Yeah, one drop on the cement out there, all to